Hi, Leo. Thank you so much for watching. As always, forever grateful for all you do to support the channel. It keeps me going. It keeps me motivated here. Like, comment, subscribe, telling me you want more Leo content here. If you do get a bonus reading as thank you, you will get your readings on Thursdays and Sundays, and check your Leo playlist for more Leo readings. I've been guided to channel this way today through writing, so I'm just going to, and then I'm just going to write down what's coming through right now, and then I'm going to go through kind of what I'm feeling with this. Let me know if you like it this way, or if you just like it when I talk without writing anything. Okay, so what I'm immediately getting before I even start this reading here, these are the things that were coming up. Renew, everything's changed, tested, move, old wounds, and new perspective. So what I'm immediately feeling with this is that someone's energy that I'm feeling, it could be you, it could be the person that you are dealing with, everything's changed for you. You could actually be moving. You could actually be changing jobs, changing locations, changing housing situations, love situations, whatever it'll be. Or you could just have the same of those things, but be craving a change in some way. Or you are the same, but everything about you is different. Like, it's like after you go through an ascending and you're just not the same person anymore. You feel renewed. You've gone through some sort of hardship. You've gone through some kind of stagnant period of isolation, and now you're coming out the other end of it. You feel different within yourself, and you also feel like your outlook on everything's different. Like, for example, you could have friends or love situations where you see the entire situation differently. Like, you could be someone that you used to just put a lot of blame on that friend, put a lot of blame on that love situation, and now you're like, what did I do to equal this situation? Did I not communicate anything? Did I just cut people off at the first time they make a mistake because I'm a perfectionist? You are seeing things in a totally different light. For some of you also, you're seeing things as, You're seeing things as a test. You're seeing things as you want to move forward. You feel like a lot of old wounds are being healed in unexpected ways. Like, this is another thing I'm feeling, is that you could have thought, oh, wow, I have such a bad track record with romantic relationships in the last 3 or 5 years. But now you're like, you know what? That breakup taught me this. This breakup made me take that job. That breakup made me travel here, which changed my life. You have a new perspective. It's almost like nothing's happening by accident. Nothing has the ability to upset you. You're in a flow state. You're in an acceptance state. I feel a lot of energy and excitement right now. Like, it's just, this old wound is gone. This old wound of feeling orphaned, feeling alone, feeling like you are kind of like at the mercy of others, at the mercy of, oh, I need a relationship to be happy, or I need a friend to be happy, or I need this to work out for me to be happy, or have so much money in the bank for me to be happy. You've released all this. This wound is healed. You feel like you've been through a lot of tests and tribulations and trials, but now it's ultimately leading to your happiness and some sort of sense of freedom. Also, what some of you are recognizing is you don't resonate. Like I said, everything's changed. So you might feel like you don't resonate with the same friends, the same place, the same thing for your life. Like, it could be like a really groundbreaking thing where you always felt that you need to be in a relationship to be complete. Now you're single and you feel the happiest you've felt. You always thought you had to be married and have children. Now some of you are deciding you don't want that anymore. You always thought you'd be in the same job or house forever, and you're picking up and moving, or you have a better opportunity somewhere else. And I just feel like this extreme isolation and orphaned state for you just kind of blew up your life in a way, or it's about to. Like, it made you so self-sufficient, so good on your own, so I just heard soothing. So it could have made you feel like you had no one to count on, no one to help you, no one to save you. So you had to soothe yourself. You had to just sit alone with yourself, reflect on your part of things too, is what I really feel like an ego death, either for you or someone you were dealing with, where it's like you can recognize your own part in things as well, and you're not a victim to those things anymore. So it's a really powerful reading. And you, like I said, have gone through these trials, you've gone through these tests, you've moved past them though. Old wounds are fixed. You've come out the other end renewed with everything changed, a new perspective, and it's going to make you really happy. And with this breathe, truth be told, to be fair, by the book, never ending story. Again, so much about reflection, so much of soothing yourself, meditating, going within. That's another thing that's coming up. Some of you could have had a need or insecurity that you had to get a million opinions on things before you did it. Like, ooh, do you like my romantic partner? Do you like my job? Do you like my haircut? Whatever it'll be. Some of you could have had that wound in the past, and now you you don't care about what anyone else thinks or what they have to say. It's within you. What do you actually want? What do you actually feel? What is your heart telling you? Whether it makes sense to anyone or not, you're like living in your truth is what I just heard. Like, you're living in your power. You're living in your authentic self. And for some of you, this cycle could have started when you were 29, or something could have happened when you were 14 that put you on this childhood wound phase. That's just for some of you, but I feel like it's really clearing for you, or it's about to, if you're seeing this reading and you're like, no, I'm going through this now. To be fair, by the book, never ending story. Yeah. So what I'm getting with these cards when I look through it is, again, seeing your part in things, seeing how you've been living your life, how it's a never ending story. Like I said, I feel so many things with this. I feel like someone felt like they couldn't be happy until they were married or had children or had that relationship. They've already decided, I don't need to do this by the book. I don't need to follow what everyone else is doing. I need to do what makes me happy. And you've already found it within yourself. For someone, it's like you thought you had to be a certain wealth status or buy a home or whatever, and life is just up and down. And you're like, you know what? I might never buy that home. I might never be at that status. So I'm going to travel now and live my life now. There's so many things happening. And I just looked at the time and it was 11:11. You could be seeing 11:11 as well. But I just feel like everything's changed. And a thing that's coming up for me as well is, don't expect people to understand at this time. Don't expect people might actually be telling you, you seem really different. You seem happier. You seem at peace. What are you doing? What are you doing? You seem different. And you could be getting positive comments like this, or you could be getting negative comments like, oh, wow, you've always been the people pleaser. You've always been the one that never said anything, and now you're saying it, and it's throwing people off because everything's changed. But all you have to worry about, Leo, is just being authentic to yourself. And you don't owe anyone an explanation. You don't have to tell people what you've been through in order for you to be different. But just for someone here, this is a big thing. If other people outside of you that aren't even that close to you are noticing a change in you, you've really done a lot of work and you're really on the right path, is what someone needs to know. Because I feel like it could be like a coworker or someone that you know casually that doesn't even know like you that well, that's commenting, wow, you seem brighter, wow, you seem happier, you look different, or you glow different, or whatever it might be. That's a huge sign that you're on the right path. There's a separation, time apart from your partner's on the horizon, deception, someone was wearing a false self mask in this relationship, Passion, allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. Chemistry, there's a strong magnetic connection here. Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. Getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. So I'm getting two things. They want me to focus on this though. So for someone here, you are recognizing not only the deception in people around you, but also the deception within yourself. Some of you could have thought things in life weren't a reflection of you or something like that. Like you could have thought you kept having failed relationships, and that had everything to do with the people you're picking and not you, but you're realizing, no, it has to do with me as well. And it's as simple as, I don't feel like you were being deceptive or you were being an evil person, but you had some kind of blockage that you couldn't be your authentic self. There was some sort of mask, there was some sort of perfectionism for some people, and it just came off as inauthentic. And also inability to open your heart. Like I feel like, again, with this childhood stuff, something closed your heart a long time ago and you weren't able to open it for the longest time. So how do you feel that you could connect with your person or have this beautiful romance if you can't even open your heart or show your authentic self? And for some of you, it's in friendships and it's in relationships around you, where you don't want to wear a mask anymore. You just want to be authentically you. So a lot of things are coming out and coming to light, and people might be kind of like overwhelmed by this and shocked by this because you've never disclosed any of this, but it was going to deepen your bond though for some of you. And for others of you, the people that can't handle your new authentic self are just naturally going to fall out of your life, and that's okay. Those people aren't meant to be with you on this journey if they're just falling off like this. And stay optimistic about your love life is just letting me know someone could have gone through a breakup recently, or a breakup could have triggered this entire change within you. It could have triggered you to do something to heal, whether it be travel or energy healing or therapy or whatever this breakup made you do. It really changed you for the better is what I feel. Any more messages for Leo? Okay. So under the deck, love your shadow, accept and work with the flaws in yourself so you can learn to accept others as they are. And this was something that I was feeling for someone. It's not going to resonate for everyone, but someone here has a lot of Virgo in their chart or just a lot of Earth in general. You could have been an overthinker and a perfectionist. And like I said, with no fault of your own, that could have been your shadow, always wanting things to be perfect. One sign of a red flag or something going wrong and you would flee from the relationship. You'd shut down, or you were always shut down and you were never really authentically yourself. And again, how can you ever expect to form deep, meaningful connections if you're hiding in the shadows, if you're hiding who you are? And I feel like a lot of you are noticing this. You're realizing that the more authentic you are to yourself, the more easy you're attracting like friends, family, love connections, job opportunities, travel opportunities, because you're living in your truth. And people really, like, the world is a very strange, weird place right now. And to just have someone being authentically themselves and genuine and kind in this world, just how low vibrational people can be living today, it's really attractive. It's really magnetic. You are attracting and manifesting everything that you want. I feel like for some of you, it's love, relationships, friendships, travel, and money. And it's all connected to you being authentically yourself, you speaking your truth, no matter if it hurts someone's feelings, or you also acknowledging your flaws and other people's flaws. And somebody here really has to acknowledge that no one is perfect. You're not perfect. Your romantic partner is not perfect. Your friend's not perfect. No one can read your mind. And also, you can't just wait your entire life for something that doesn't exist. Like, perfection doesn't exist, right? And then we have unbreakable love. This person has genuine love for you. You can overcome any issues that may arise. Divine timing. Be patient when things are unfolding. The connection is worth the wait. Law of attraction, you've been manifesting this relationship. Everything you want will soon be yours. Love your shadow, accept and work with the flaws in yourself so you can learn to accept others as they are. Redirect your thoughts. Focus on what you want to attract in this relationship, not on what you fear will happen. Put yourself first. Loving yourself makes you more romantically attractive. True love, this is a romance of a lifetime. True and lasting love is here for you. So as we notice here, through none of these cards, they're not telling me if it's new love or old love. There's air of secrecy here. Like, so I honestly feel when I'm reading the cards, something's covered behind a curtain is what I feel. I feel like for someone here, there's a love that's coming for you that is so beautiful, so strong, so unbreakable that it's even being hidden in this read. It's hidden behind a curtain, but it's coming is what they want you to know. And you're attracting all the things that you want just by being yourself, and you are good enough. You don't have to be anyone else. You don't have to be perfect all the time. You don't have to expect people to be perfect. Just live in your truth is what I feel. And it's very magnetic is what just came out as well. And I honestly feel this magnetism in everything that you do. In finances, in your job, everything's easier for you right now. And this could be a divine feminine because look at how it's standing out that I'm talking to in text message, unsent messages. So yeah, this is change, transition, okay? So again, you just being in this authentic self, you've got love here, strong affection, ghosted, disappearing. Okay. All right, so what I'm getting with all these cards here again is just that after this time of turmoil, after this time of extensive work on yourself, it could be after an ascension period, you've reached a way better place. You're finally at peace. You have a magnetic energy to you, and you're also very passionate at this time, very fiery, very true to yourself. A massive change has happened within you. Like I said, everything's changed from what I wrote before. Everything's changed within you, which is now making everything change within your life. I really am looking at this water, just the flowing of it. I feel like that's what's coming for you. And there's water here as well as just peace, serenity, healing, cleansing, flow, easy flowing money, easy flowing relationships, easy flowing love. And a time of just like not having to try so hard, not having to be anyone else, not having to force anything. It's just coming. And this is the energy that you're meant to be in all along before you meet your person. There was lots that had to clear in order for you to be in this energy. But I have to say as well, though, some people are going to be really triggered by your change. Some people aren't going to like it. They're not going to like your newfound confidence, your newfound voice. I just heard it's going to make some people really insecure. It might make some people ghost you, or it might make you ghost people in your life that you feel like have broken your trust, that you feel like you just don't resonate with anymore. But this is all divine intervention. The time for reflection is now. The time for keeping around who makes you feel good and letting go of those that don't. And if someone can't accept you for who you truly authentically are and can't handle it, then they'll just be taken out of your life, or you'll remove yourself for them. I really feel this thing that some people will be actually moving, and that's like spirit and God's way of moving them out of your life in whatever way that is. Like they could get a new job, they could get moved to a different place, and that's because they're not meant to be around you anymore. It's just for someone. And you're attracting travel, you're attracting peace, you're attracting love, you're attracting fun, you're attracting all different signs. I just heard too, like some of you could just be living your life and then like a dragonfly lands on you or a turtle swims up to you or whatever's happening to you at this time that seems suspicious, like it just seems out of nowhere, look it up and look up the meaning. I feel like you're being sent signs all the time, whether you are just seeing 1111, whether you're called to reach out to someone and then it goes really well, whatever it is that's going on for you at this time, I just feel like you're being guided in a different way. And when it comes to this love connection, I feel like you will be as well. Like some of you have given up on love, you don't care, you have a certain type, you have a certain rule that you don't want to date someone international or whatever. And I feel like it's all going out the window. It's all being divinely guided and things are coming at all different ends for you, new and old, and just so many opportunities that it could feel a little bit overwhelming for you after such a stagnant and isolated time. And they want me to tell you too, the isolation was needed. You were meant to be alone because you were meant to heal and go deep within yourself and also kind of rest and recover for what's coming. Because I feel like a really busy time in the best way in your life is coming for you. So you needed to conserve energy for that is what they're telling me. Any more messages for Leo? Any more messages for Leo at this time? Okay. All right. So this is a really strange message, but they wanted it. Okay. Okay, they want this from under the desk. Okay, so this message immediately came out from under the deck. So someone that you feel stern, guarded, and unimpressed with is going to want something for you. They want your patience. They want your forgiveness. They want to heal something with you. They want to fix something with you. And this is someone that you thought you'd never give another chance to or never open yourself to again, but something happens that makes you feel like it's a sign that you should, or a feeling you get that you should. So if you do feel that and want to, you might want to hear this person out. That's just immediately what they said. For some of you, this could lead with connection to this. The justice, the temperance of this could be some kind of financial gain and a change in a tough cycle with this person. Or simply could be like this person really wronged you and they want to like pay their dues in some way. So whether this person doesn't end up in your life, but you just talk it out and get some kind of closure or spiritual closure or karmic closure or actual money or an actual trip or something from this person because they just feel really guilty is what I'm feeling with this. So that's a message for someone. So lots of cards here. I'm immediately seeing two people. I'm seeing an older person or someone your age. And then I'm also seeing a younger person, or it could be someone from the past that was younger when you knew them and now they're older. Like it could be like a high school sweetheart or a twin flame or something that you met when a long time ago and now they're like from a boy to a man, I just heard. Or this is two actual people. But again, what I'm feeling here is, again, travel, finances, offers, love, family, long-term commitment. After a time that literally broke you down to your core, isolated you, made you feel like you had no one but yourself. You had to go within. This made you grow and transition in ways that you would have never imagined. And you're essentially a new person than who you were when you started this journey. This could have made you stronger in every way and also strengthened your psychic and intuitive abilities if you have that kind of ability. I just feel like major changes within you again. I just feel like the energy is so different. It's like a new person. It's like being reborn. It almost, for someone here, it could be like one of those near-death experiences as well. So like you lived your life a certain way and then you had a near-death experience and you built up from scratch, and it's like you have a new life, you have a new zest for life, something like that for someone too. But I feel like what you wanted for a long time was financial gain, travel, emotional connections, commitment, stability, growth within yourself, clarity about your purpose in life and people in your life and all these things. And it's all coming for you when you least expect it. And for someone here, it definitely is someone from the past that's grown up. And for others of you, there's that person, plus there's new people. But I just feel there's so many options. There's so many paths that you could take. And when you're in the energy that you're in here, Leo, I don't think you could make a wrong decision or take the wrong path, because you've already cleared out and got rid of so many things that don't serve you, or you can see a new perspective on things. So you just aren't fooled by the same trickery or games. So I feel like it's a really positive time for you with a lot of beautiful things to come. This is just what I'm getting for you. Okay, so I just heard this, so I'm going to take it. I've never been told this before, but they wanted me to take this from under 3 different decks, and my eyes were just drawn to it. It was like I was interrupted mid-thought. So self-love, I'm still trying to heal. Reveal, I want to tell you the truth. Romance, miss you, missing, thinking of you. So they want these here as well. In that one key part of your journey for someone here, in your romance, in your love life, you had to love yourself. That was critical for you. And now that you've done the work within yourself, everything's revealed to you. You'll understand why. Everything will make sense, is what I'm feeling with this. But I just had to take those because they were like staring at me and I couldn't look away. So this is your reading, Leo. Sending love and light, and see you in the next one.